Welcome to the channel, folks. Mr. H here for an update that you have all been waiting for, and genuinely you have all been waiting for this. I've been asked numerous times when this was happening, and I think a lot of people were getting a bit concerned, actually. It was, when is this Terminator Dark Fate trailer going to drop? And it would appear the official Terminator Dark Fate Twitter account shared an update on that. It's actually going to be very, very soon. So this was by Tim Miller via that account. But he said, I tweeted out, I like to spend every hashtag Terminator Day, because it was theoretical, Terminator Day, in a dark room thinking dark thoughts, and our edit bay is the perfect place. We're here putting the finishing touches on our first trailer. We're just weeks away from releasing this into the wild, and we're very, very excited, Tim Miller. And obviously in this we can see new footage of Linda Hamilton. Now, I think he's spinning some yarn here. So he says that, we're working hard on the finishing touches for this trailer. But it looks like a lot of this is actually part of the footage that was shown at CinemaCon. I'm aware that some of the effects weren't done, so maybe that's what they're adding. But if you'd already edited it, you wouldn't really need to. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just be putting the CG in it. There would be no editing back for that. Now, the reason why I say it seems like the same footage they showed at CinemaCon, there was comment of Linda Hamilton with a bazooka. It seems the same backdrop, and it would be she's wearing the same gear. That was pretty much confirmed to be what she was wearing in this new footage. So a few things. Weeks, that could be 2 weeks, we're going to get the trailer. It is a bit late. Normal marketing starts 6 months, so I guess it's kind of on par, but because they've already shown so much, it does seem a bit late. New images of Linda Hamilton, obviously as Sarah Connor. For those that don't know, what I'm referring to is the former part here was the trailer they showed at CinemaCon was all of this. So if you look at Linda Hamilton here, it's exactly the same image here. Not same image, but it's the same time, it's the same outfit. She's even using the same bazooka that's there on her back. So it is, without a shadow of a doubt, the same footage. Now, again, just to recap everyone, and I'm going to do this because I think I'm right. I think all they're going to release is the same footage. So, a Hollywood Reporter have the footage here, or at least kind of the description of it. I believe they do anyway. So I thought, well, we'll discuss that. Then if I am right, then I was right all along, and I've kind of got documented footage, but it's also a good refresher for you. So apparently, Tim Miller is obviously the directing head of this. He said that it feels like a true successor to Jim's iconic film. That was before showing the footage, and then Tim Miller noted the sound and visual effects were still works in progress, asking the crowd, please be gentle. But again, this is why I think he's spinning some yarn, because here he says, the edit bay is the perfect place. We're here finishing the touches on our first trailer. I think they're just doing, I don't think they're editing it. I think they're just adding the effects. To me, that's what it sounds like. So, in the clip, there were two teens. They find a new female Terminator, or is she an augmented human, who arrives in Mexico. Now, this is this character here. A lot of people have... Again, I don't mean any offense by this, but a lot of people didn't know that this was a woman. It's Mackenzie Davis. She was in Blade Runner 2049. She is a woman, yes. And that's who they're referring to here. That's the two teens. They find this Terminator or augmented human. Mysterious woman Davis is hurt. When police arrive, the woman attacks the police officers. The Hollywood Reporter, please check your spelling. Attack the police officers. The teens thank her, and she replies, don't thank me yet. Later, the mysterious woman and a teen are chased by a T-1000 style Terminator as Sarah Connor, Hamilton, fires guns. The montage ends with Connor saying, I'll be back. Now, that's that teen there. That's who they're referring to, I believe. And there's a little bit more to it than that. Like, she shoots them with the bazooka, the T-1000, because For those that don't know, there's a little bit more of an in-depth discussion video out there on all of this, but the new gimmick for the T-1000 style Terminator is it can separate itself into multiple Terminators. Good times. I mean, it's kind of cool. There's always got to be a gimmick for these things. Like, you'd think Skynet would have perfected it by now, but apparently not. So yeah, I genuinely think that is what they're editing together now, just doing the effects on it. A bit cheesy, where Connor says, I'll be back. I definitely think that is, too cheesy in my eyes. But I think this sounds good. There's a lot riding on this. There's a lot of pros about this film. There's a lot of cons, obviously, but I think this will be quite good. I have a lot of hope for it anyway. So there you go. That's kind of the update. We've got Terminator Dark Fate trailer dropping very, very soon. Here's the new images of Linda Hamilton. I think these were shown anyway. If anyone was in attendance at CinemaCon, you can kind of confirm or deny whether this is part of it. There are some people that were. So yeah, if you were there, let me know whether this is kind of, what happened there or not. And yeah, expect it dropping very, very soon. I mean, if it's out in November, we are in, we're middle of May, June, July, August, September, October, November. We're kind of in the right time frame for it. It's about 6 months, isn't it, really? So yeah, standard marketing is 6 months. I guess it's not really late. As I said, I correct myself again, but, when I said it feels late is mainly just because a lot of people have already seen footage. And there's been a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff which has been revealed. So I'm really surprised they haven't just kind of championed this forward and smashed it out of the park. But there's not really too much else to discuss on this. I just wanted to document the fact that I believe this trailer will be the same stuff they showed at CinemaCon. So as good as the Hollywood Reporter is, they didn't have the full footage description. However, I have found another more detailed footage description. And it starts obviously by saying, the same thing. Terminator comes down, but it also shows that it's been through time travel because Mackenzie Davis' character is naked. The cops show up, try to arrest them, bad move. Woman gets up, so Mackenzie Davis quickly lays waste to the cops, saving the couple who would try to assist her. And based on her robotic viewpoint, so we see her point of view, we can see that she's definitely not human. So it comes up with that same heads-up display that the Terminators have. So we don't know whether she's a Terminator or an augmented human. We're not too sure. She was rumored to be an augmented human. The couple obviously then thanks her, says, "No, I'm not done yet." She peels off in their car, taking some clothes. Help me with her. The man grabs to his girlfriend. Blah blah blah. She's hurt. So there is a second scene included in the reel, which showed Gabriel Luna's Terminator. So this is on a bridge, I think. Character taking the shape of a bland, unassuming man as Grace and Danny, a young woman played by Natalia Ray. So Grace is Mackenzie Davis' character. When they start to kill me, run. Interesting comment there. Grace says, when they start to kill me. Things look dire for the pair as they're beset on all sides by killer robots, but then a car pulls up, knocking one of them to the ground, and Sarah Connor steps out. She's come prepared, armed with enormous guns and bazookas. So like I say, bazooka. She's got a bazooka, it's the same stuff. This is, without a shadow of a doubt, that. All of which she uses to blow the bad guys away. The video finished with a sizzle reel of all other action. Bodies being blown away, vehicles going up in flames, Grace fighting in a post-apocalyptic world, Schwarzenegger's Terminator, and Sarah Connor shooting at bad guys side by side. So obviously, Schwarzenegger's a good guy on this as well. And then apparently the trailer, because I reckon this is going to be the trailer. We go back to the bridge. Grace, Danny, and Sarah casually drops a grenade over the side of the bridge and walks away as it explodes. "I'll be back," she growls. So that's just that, that same image that they revealed at the start. The first poster where all the women are just walking away. That's that. That is just that. A lot of people will go, well, you've kind of spoiled it for us. You said that the new gimmick is the T-1000 splits into two Terminators and all this kind of stuff. Yes and no, guys. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't firmly believe it's going to be in the first trailer. we've got to remember every single Terminator film spoils the twists in the trailers. Most notably, you'll see Terminator Genesis, obviously. They spoiled the John Connor change in the trailer. They had Terminator Salvation, spoiled the twist of him being a human in the trailer. Terminator 2, that spoils the twist in the trailer of good guy Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator. So they spoil it all the time. So I don't intentionally spoil films, and I wouldn't have done if I thought that was remotely close to being a spoiler. It's so far from being a spoiler. It's insane. So let me know all of your thoughts though, guys, on this down below in the comment section. If you are new here, please do hit subscribe and please do smash that thumbs up button. A few PSAs, I guess, for the channel, really, really briefly. If you want to support the channel further, you can become a patron down below in the description box. But then also, for those that are Godzilla fans or just general fans of merchandise from YouTubers, I actually have some clothing down below in the description box at my Represent stores. So go check them out. There's a few pieces that will be popping up on there, and I'll announce them over on the YouTube community tab. Outside of that, go follow me over on Instagram and Twitter at Mr. H Reviews. You can keep up to date on all of my nonsense there. There's not much else to say, really. I hope you have a great day. Hope you had a good weekend. And as always, I've been Mr. H. Take care.